Carolina, but we are going to be seeing the fourth map, which is going to be Raid Hardpoint. Now, what are your thoughts and opinions on this map, further?
Who's it going to go to? I'd say Prof, just because I think it's quite an AR dominant map. They have a lot of ARs. They have so much slaying power. I mean, they've won 2 maps back to back now. I can see them closing it out.
Really think they're going to close it out now if we just refresh that game. Don't really know what Knife is doing there. Is he changing some sensitivity or something maybe?
It looks like he's making his classes. I can see his screen from here, and yeah, he's just redoing all his classes, probably his streets and stuff.
Okay, so Raid Hardpoint is going to be the next map. We are of course here live in Blackpool, EGL9, the Turtle Beach Call of Duty Championships. Of course, sponsored by Turtle Beach, Horpag, Mad Cats, Controllers, Scuff Gaming, and Console Wizards. My apologies, are the sponsors for this event.
Yeah, I think Prof looking pretty good right now. They definitely feel like they've stepped up. Allstars are a good team. Just come off. They won Reflex probably a couple months ago. They also qualified for COD Championships, so they're no mugs. So I think Prof are looking stronger right now.
Yeah, Prof's certainly looking a lot better after that capture the flag victory. Didn't really look themselves on Hardpoint hijacked. We'll see whether Fariko managed to bring it back on this hardpoint, because of course they did manage to take the first hardpoint 250 to 73. I've never seen Prophecy get beat that badly.
You rarely see them remain in the double figures. I don't really know what went wrong there. I think they were just heavily outslayed. Rush went absolutely ham.
Yeah, Rush topped 45 kills in the end, completely dominating the kill feed virtually every time with his score streaks as well. So that was very well played by them, but unfortunately they are currently trailing 2-1 in this best of 5 series. Winner bracket round number 5 here in the Call of Duty Championships. Apparently Gunchi has just gone for a quick drink, which is the delay in this next matchup.
Sometimes these matches can last quite a while, so you see players wandering off for toilet breaks and all sorts.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does get a little bit intense throughout the tournament stages, as this is now the winner bracket round number 5, as I've just said. So if you lose in this game, you will be heading into the losers bracket. You can still find your way through into the grand final, of course. However, it will mean more games against more opposition.
Especially, as you said earlier, there seems to be more strength and depth in Europe more than ever. Like, there's so many teams, up-and-coming teams that have potential to beat the top teams.
That are giving it a hard game no matter who they are, where they play.
There's definitely no such thing as an easy run through the losers bracket anymore.
Just having a quick glance onto the main stage there, Horizon are currently trailing 1-0 to the French lineup Millennium. But we are going to get things underway here. Should we stay on board with Prophecy, or do you want to go on board with Fariko?
I think we should stay on board with Prophecy and see how they manage to flip spawn, see if they can get that top spawn off the start. They won't be jumping off the map. I think we've had that banned at EGL, haven't we?
I hadn't really heard much talk of that, whether there was going to be an issue, but I don't think a lot of the top teams like doing it just because it's a little bit too scrubby, isn't it? But Prof do take early dominance there, 2 points on the board, so they are currently leading as Excellence's trophy system have gone in. Excellent. Just looking for that player who does manage to see him. Hard aim's late though, but did take off the headshot on Crazy and gets challenged once again. Would have made that kill. Swanee managed to take it. Trophy system racking up the points for him, as well as those stuns and grenades are coming over. Currently leading by 10 points. Jumped off the hard point though, and his teammates did as well. He's going to finally manage to get in there with that two-piece. Goes for the third, but gets taken down by Torres. And Torres gets the first points on the board for Fariko, but Excellence already with 2 score streaks.
So early in the game as well. I think you'll probably see him try and push up here in a minute, try and get that top spawn ready for kitchen. And it looks like Allstars have kind of left this one now, favouring just doubling up on the top side.
Yeah, if we just bring up that mini-map, it looks as if they have gone and done so, but first kill from the score streaks goes to Excellence in this game. They managed to actually leave that for the last 1 second of that game. Of course, 60 points are available on each hardpoint. Only 25 of those got claimed around that middle raid area.
Yeah. On the kind of mutual hardpoints, there's always a lot of contested time.
Yeah, exactly. It's bang in the middle, of course. No spawns directly next to it, which of course means it takes longer to get there for your team. Now we are going to switch things up a little bit. Let's get on board with Gunchi. We've not really seen too much of him in this tournament so far. Using that AN94, getting shut down by Torres instantly, but he has got the better spawn of the two. for taking control of this, as he does manage to get the better of Knifer.
And it looks like he's locked down the spawn now, even though there's only 25 seconds left. He's actually lost his aim assist there as the EMP comes in. I'm sure you'll probably see them rotating to garage next, just because there's so many points available if they can set up early enough.
Gunchi almost getting turned on there by Torres. Now, I've seen a lot more EMPs used as of over the past couple of weeks than what there previously was on this game. There was actually a team at I-Series last week that played against TCM. I think it was Team Equilibrium that used 4 times EMP grenades, and TCM just couldn't handle it on hardpoint. I think that was on raid as well, actually. There's four players all throwing EMP grenades at them, and
I think it's just because you lose your mini map, and it's so hard to communicate and rotate when you can't see what the rest of your team's doing. It takes like a really high level of communication.
You do need top communication to be able to do it from that. We're still on board with Gunchi here, as his team are leading just by 8 points though, so not much on that board. He does get taken down in the gym by Torres. We'll watch Excellence for one more life and then maybe switch it up onto Fariko. That's going to be crazy now. He's just taken him down and just trying to defend from the outside.
Allstars set up early on this hard point. They've really benefited from it. It looks like they're all on score streaks right now. If you have a look at the board, 3 of them on streaks right now, and they're going to take a full 60 on garage. They're right back in this right now.
Yep, if we just have a quick look at Rush, who's only 1 off his next score streak, well, maybe 2, depending on how he plays this. He's trying to make his way around to basketball, has seen that player on the head glitch. Really shouldn't be challenging that. He does just need to stay safe a little bit, try and earn himself those score streaks, as Tommy mentioned, to get that next hard point. And straight down in there. That would have caught them by surprise, but
unlucky there.
Speaking of catching them by surprise, there's Swanee in a corner at the bottom of the stairs. Let's get on board with Knifer, see how he's playing this. Currently on 5-6. Not the greatest of games from him. Makes that 5-7.
Yeah, they haven't really seemed to kind of get control of any spawn right now, so they're spawning a fair way out, and Prof taking a lot of points here, which I'd say is quite rare on basketball.
Yeah, it's normally a very heavily contested area. Swanee once again in that corner doesn't get taken down by Knifer. Rushes in that hardpoint area, currently contesting, does manage to stay alive despite the score streaks coming in. Doesn't manage to take down Gunchi with his pistol there, but straight off the spawns. 15 seconds left. Are they going to bother going for that, or are they going to set up for the next hardpoint? What would you do for that?
I'd probably leave it, because it looks like Gunchi won't be far off his streaks there. He's made quite a few kills inside the hardpoint, and they're going to pick up a few scrap points, but nothing substantial.
Yeah, exactly. They won't be able to get any real meat out of that hard point. 85-80. Prof currently leading by 5 points as Rush goes for the 2-piece. Does manage to pick that up. Has got himself the pistol. Been shot in the back. Unable to make the turn on there. Torres cleaned up the pieces around that area, but Prophecy straight back onto this with a heavy dominant kill feed there. Contested and owned now by Rush. That was huge play. Does make the 2-piece and has been EMP. Got himself that pistol out once again in that contested hard point. Great support by his teammates there just to help him out, and those points are on the board, and Fariko Allstars take the lead for the first time in this hard point.
Rush is on a bit of a tear right now. He's so good to watch. Just always seems to be winning gunfights the whole time you watch him. He's actually only 17-16, but he's still playing well.
17 kills in such a short space of time though is very interesting. Does contest it and capture that hard point once again with the help of Crazy.
Unlucky to get outgunned there by Excellence.
Let's get on board with Excellence, who's currently in this hard point, trying to retain that lead once again, currently on a 2 score streak, and
only 2 points in it after 5 minutes, and as they go into the second rotation of hard points.
Rush answering with a Hellstorm missile of his own there. Tommy and Gunchi both getting taken down. Swanee taking down Torres. Are they able to cap that? Yes, they are. They are racking up the points now, and it looks as if they will take the lead off this hard point.
Although they are spawning out, so they may lose the top spawn here.
How vital is that if they lose the top spawn, fella?
Yeah, it's important. So you can see that they're spawning money, so they don't have full control of it. You want to be spawning laundry really, so that you can. I mean, it's kind of easier because it overlooks the hard point a bit for the ARs, and also dirty turn on there. It prepares you for kitchen, obviously, as well, which
basically it's the best spawn point for the initial hard point and the next hard point as well. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant. So now we are still on board with Excellence, who's just going to contest this. Have lost the lead once again to Fariko. Unable to contest that as Torres and Rush both make kills. Let's get on board with Swanee, see how he's playing in this game so far. Currently on 20 kills, 12 deaths.
Yeah, it's pretty tight across the scoreboard.
Yeah, no score streaks as of yet though.
And only 7 points in it still. It's going to be an interesting last couple of minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes left on that clock. This could go all the way here. This could be a very, very close end to this game. Of course, if Prophecy were to take this map, they do win the Series 3-1. They are currently 2-1 in the lead Fariko do, of course, need to win this map to win the game.
Looks like they have quite a good setup right now as well, so they should be able to take this last sort of 30 seconds.
Yep, Swanee straight on those spawns, does manage to pick up those 2 pieces.
And Rush is still inside the hardpoint contesting somewhere. Now they've now found him.
Yep, Swanee straight in there. And now he's pushing out this left-hand side. They are now nearly 20 points in that lead, despite the contested hardpoint. 15 points, sorry. Swanee just watching it from the outside and going to make his way round to Garage. But just get shot in the back by Crazy.
And he's spawning a long, long way out from Garage right now, so it looks like... Oh, Tommy and Gunchy actually are in here.
Yeah, Tommy and Gunchy ready and waiting, but Crazy once again ready to take down Tommy. Let's get on board with Crazy. He's on that 3 score streak and taking down Swanee as well. Gunchy is going to get taken down by Crazy. What a huge streak this is for Crazy. Currently 19 to 26, not the greatest of starts for him. But here we go again. Crazy going for that 2-piece. I think he's got himself a lot of score streaks there. Has got all of them, and that could be the role reversal for Fariko now. He'll probably wait until that central raid point once again.
Yeah,
to be able
exactly.
To use
that's
those
going
score streaks.
If it comes down to that, I mean, they're right back in this now, and they look like they're going to get...
Oh,
he's got
Crazy.
3 there on his screen.
3 on his screen. Does manage to take down 2. He's going to go for the 3rd. Gets the 3-piece there. Huge play from Crazy. Goes for the 4th. Unable to make the knife kill. Finally getting shut down by Tommy. If that was Modern Warfare 3, that knife definitely would have lunged towards him. That would have been huge from Crazy. Great play from him, and as all those score streaks are racking up, and Fariko take the lead once again.
Yeah, they're going to be 20 points or so in the lead here, coming off that Garage hardpoint, so they need to get over here to basketball quickly. See the score streaks rain in.
Whoa, what happened there? He did die while scoring in that score streak. I was a little bit curious. Of course, he has managed to cement that hardpoint. That is the basketball hardpoint, which has currently been contested. Interesting to see how this lightning strike works. Just managed to pick up 1 with that, 2 with that, sorry, and now he's pulled out the death machine. This is like a rotivator when this thing gets going. Does manage to make only 1 kill before dropping down to Swanee. And Fariko looking good to win this. They need to hold this hard point. 38 seconds left on this, 1 minute 20 left overall. This is where you get very, very tense.
If they can take this last bit of time on basketball, they're going to be in a great position.
Oh, Crazy. Crazy absolutely owning here on this basketball hardpoint. 192 to 180. Let's get on board with Gunchy currently in that hardpoint.
And it looks like it's going to come right down to the wire here. There's only going to be 10 points in it.
It's going to go to the very last hardpoint. I mean, if they get these last 10 points, they will be leading by just 8 points. And it's going to go all the way to the last hardpoint in this central reservation. Of course, I'm surprised he hasn't used his trophy system yet, as the Fariko players are jumping in. Does manage to pick up 1. The assist on Torres. And Prophecy do take control and are winning here.
This is going to be all about kills. You can see Crazy coming in with the death machine and Prof pick up 2. So it's going to pretty much come down to whoever can make the kills inside the hardpoint.
Yep, who is in that hardpoint? It is Swanee, provided the support by his teammates. Fariko need to make the push now with only 28 seconds left. I don't think they're going to be able to do this now. It's looking like it's gone to Prophecy, and that is, of course, going to be 3-1 if it is. But let's get on board with Crazy, who's around that hardpoint area, providing the support to his teammates. 15 seconds left on the clock. They can win this if it's not contested. Let's get on somebody closer to the hardpoint. I don't think there is anybody.
And that is going to be game right there.
That was very, very close there. They all needed to be in that hard point at that time. That was such an epically fought contest between the two teams. It went 226 to 200 smack on in the end. That was really, really close. Unfortunately, we can't bring up the scoreboard until after all of those final kill cams.
Valiant effort
from Swanee, just ripping into Torres as he runs around that corner. That was great play from Prophecy to get themselves back in this, but well done to Fariko Allstars there. But unfortunately, they dropped down into the loser bracket.
And it looked like Swanee already stepped up for Prof there, going 36 and 21 with 10 defends.
Yeah, vital play there. I'd like to give a shout out to Crazy and Rush from the Allstars. 5,700 points from Rush, but 6,200 from Tommy. And of course, Prophecy take that 3-1. Currently on the main stage, we are still seeing Millennium 1-0 up against Horizon, and it's currently 5-2 in the potentially the final round. Is that to Horizon?
That is. It looks like it says Zitank, but I think it might be Marky B Zitank. So I think they're trying to take the neck out of.
Definitely to Horizon there, as Marky B wins that round 1-1 between Horizon and Millennium over on the main stage. You, of course, can go and follow that game live now if you wanted. Twitch.tv/EGL9. It's going to be another 5-10 minutes until this next game is on our stage. We will, of course, be tweeting out whenever we can. Thank you for joining us here, Thurlov.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, we will be back in 5 or 10 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.